What OT goals would I give to a kindergarten student with autism who's advanced in reading and math, who knows all their colors but struggles with speech and stutters, with handwriting, doing buttons, snaps, zippers, and shoe tying? They also have sensory issues, loud noises, still thumb sucking, putting things in their mouth that don't belong there. They also don't like heights or jumping from the car slash doctor's table, etc., like slides, but only short ones. This is a great question. First of all, these would be goals for school in an IEP. Some of these things we can't address as OT, so we can't address the stuttering, because that would be speech, and we can't address academics because that would be the teacher. But we can address other things. So starting with handwriting, I would look at, if I was there treating OT or I was the OT evaluating them, I would look at what letters they can already write and then base the goal off of that. So if they're only making 10 letters, my goal would be, okay, let's have them make 20 letters. If they know how to make their letters really well, but they're just very illegible and like they're not on the lines or they don't have great formation, I would make a goal about that. And yes, most of my kindergartners I do make handwriting goals for if that is what they're ready for. They already know how to make pre-writing stroke, lines, circle, square, triangle. They've already mastered that. For handwriting, I'm going to look at how much assistance they're going to need. Do we just want them copying letters at this point? Do we want them doing it from memory? These are all things that need to be addressed by their current skill set. And all goals should be measurable. I usually go for 4 out of 5 trials. So 4 out of 5 times that the OT tries, the student will achieve that goal. We can definitely help with self-care. So you said they have trouble with zippers. Well, do we want them to be able to like latch the bottom of their jacket and zip it up? Do we want them to zip the zipper on their backpack? Those are both really good things you can do. And with those, you can incorporate into a routine goal too. So the student will complete their, going home routine with minimal prompting, using their zipper, etc. I would definitely make a buttoning goal that they will don and doff 1-inch buttons. That means they'll put together and take apart 1-inch buttons. If they're closer to being 6 years old, I'll make a shoe tying goal, but it might be a little early for that. And I would definitely make sensory goals. I would make an overall goal, probably just for regulation. So maybe they'll use a sensory die. That's usually the way to go. And if they're mouthing things, making a goal about that might not be the worst because OTs can do a lot. We can give sensory chewies, like the necklaces that kids can chew. We can incorporate crunchy foods, chewy foods, help them get that input. We can give them vibration tools. We can give them ice pops. There's so many things we can address. Hope that helps. But as an OT, I would check all their other skills and see if there's anything else we can add.